Just want to see nature at its greatest. Yeah, look at that. The light hit that. Alligators. I don't know if you guys can see the turtle. And they have some fish in here. Hello guys, how you doing? This is Tariana Ryder. I'm out here at this nice little park, and they have this, they call it a lake. Out here we see some fish in the lake and all that, but I thought it would be a good place to do a video today. And I wanted to talk about an incident that happened to me a couple years ago, Christmas. So on Christmas, a few weeks before Christmas, I was going out with some friends. So I decided that I was going to go to the supermarket. Now the night before, I heard a big bang outside my house, but I didn't know what was the bang about, and I refused to get up in about 10, 11 o'clock in the night to go see what was going on. So I didn't hear anybody else around the house, so I went back to sleep. So the next morning I woke up. I'm an early bird, so I woke up and I was going to the grocery store because I was going out with some friends. And meanwhile, while I was going to the grocery store, I was going through the garage. I opened my garage door to my house, and when I opened the garage door to pull out, I saw a big post office truck in my front yard. I closed the door, ran back in the house, and called the police, and I was peeking out trying to see if anybody was coming out the door, out the truck. Nobody was out the truck. I called the police. Now this is hello guys, how you doing? This is Tariana Ryder. I'm out here at this nice little park, and they have this, they call it a lake. Out here we see some fish in the lake and all that, but I thought it would be a good place to do a video today. And I wanted to talk about an incident that happened to me a couple years ago, Christmas. So on Christmas, a few weeks before Christmas, I was going out with some friends. So I decided that I was going to go to the supermarket. Now the night before, I heard a big bang outside my house, but I didn't know what was the bang about, and I refused to get up in about 10, 11 o'clock in the night to go see what was going on. So I didn't hear anybody else around the house, so I went back to sleep. So the next morning I woke up. I'm an early bird, so I woke up and I was going to the grocery store because I was going out with some friends. And meanwhile, while I was going to the grocery store, I was going through the garage. I opened my garage door to my house, and when I opened the garage door to pull out, I saw a big post office truck in my front yard. I closed the door, ran back in the house, and called the police, and I was peeking out trying to see if anybody was coming out the door, out the truck. Nobody was out the truck. I called the police. Now this is a couple days before Christmas. So then I decided to go. When the police came, I got real bold, y'all, and decided, okay, now I could go outside because I got protection. So it was one police officer, and when I went outside and I saw him, I started talking. I said, hey, this truck, I woke up this morning and saw this truck in my yard. And then we went back there in the back. The truck was all the way open, halfway open. When I say it's a truck, it's like one of those big post office truck that has like a delivery. Amazon have those big trucks, but they were like, they have a whole bunch of packages on there. They don't have actual mail on there. So some of the package had fell out the back of the truck. So the police officer threw the package back in the truck, in the back. So he started calling it in. And he was like, this truck was reported stolen. I said, stolen? In my yard? Stolen? I said, oh no. You know? And I was like, oh my goodness. So I'm out there with him for about an hour or so, because he waiting on the tow truck to pick it up. So by the time the tow truck came within an hour to pick the truck up, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm calling everybody, come. Now I'm scared because you got a stolen truck in my yard. And I was like, why my yard? And the police was like, well, maybe because your yard don't have any cars in there, because I parked my cars in the garage. So the other houses have actually cars parked outside. So that's what the police officer told me. I said, well, that's cool. That probably could be a good reason why my yard as opposed to everybody else's yard. So then the next day, this was a Sunday, was the next day, around noon, I hear somebody knocking at my front door. And I was like, at first I didn't answer. Then one of my neighbors across the street said, because I don't answer the door. If you don't tell me you coming, you're going to be stuck outside my house, because I feel like you should give me the respect to tell me you coming to my house. I don't care who it is. I don't answer the door for Amazon. I don't answer the door for nobody. Because especially with Amazon, I hear so many stories about people knocking at people's door, and then you come, it's actually somebody trying to rob you. So my neighbor across the street said, hey, the FBI knocking at your door. I said, how you know it's the FBI? He said, because they're going around the neighborhood asking questions. So I go to the front door. Sure enough, it's the FBI that's knocking at my front door about the truck that was parked in my driveway the day before. So of course I don't have a clue of what's going on, why was the issue, but it turned out that the driver who was driving the post office truck was robbed the Friday night when the truck was stolen, and whoever robbed him shot him, and I guess they was trying to get away. And they parked it in my driveway. I don't know why my driveway. I'm thinking in my mind, maybe they knew the area that I lived in, and it was a familiar area to them, so they parked it. They went through a subdivision and just parked it. And but dropped back a couple months later, like a month or two later. But no, the FBI called me a couple times, trying to follow up, trying to ask me questions, and of course I didn't know what to tell them, because at this point I don't know nothing about this. Why would I park a stolen truck in my own yard, on my own yard, after I shot somebody, and then call the police myself? So it didn't make no sense to me. But they started calling me, asking me questions about people who are around the neighborhood. I was like, I don't know anybody around this neighborhood. Calling me, asking me questions. I had a cousin who lived with me one time, and she had like a little history of, she had some kind of charges on her. They called me, asked me about her, but she no longer lived with me, so she didn't even live in the same state with me anymore. So a couple months later, I was telling one of my managers, who was me and her were really good friends at work, and the manager, about a month later, the manager was like, T, come here. Showed me the newspaper of all the incident. It was 2 guys and a girl that got caught up in with the post office truck. All 3 of them went to jail. I guess the girl set it up. The girl worked there. She set up for the 2 guys to rob the post office truck, but I guess it got out of hand because nobody wasn't supposed to get shot. But anyway it goes, again, like I had thought, one of the guys actually lived in the neighborhood at one time, so that's why he was able to drop it off me. Now at this point in time, I'm like, now where's my reward for returning this truck? Because I still haven't got my reward for this truck return. Because hey, all them people, I don't know if I'm assuming all those people would not have gotten a Christmas gift. Yeah. Now they got their Christmas gift, because it was like I said, it was 2 weeks before Christmas at this point. Yeah. If y'all hear from the post office, y'all let me know and ask them, where is Terry-Ann the writer's reward for calling in this post office? As a matter of fact, where is my apology for even coming back to trying to accuse me, trying to question me about all of that when they found out who really did it? because I guess they don't care about this black woman, that she was innocent. Never got any follow-up about it. If my manager did not see it in the newspaper, I would have not known anything that happened with this story. So I need my reward money. So anyway, guys, be blessed, be safe, always follow your dream, unless your dream is to hurt someone. Then don't do that. And again, look at this beautiful view out here. Just giving y'all a little glance of it. Peace, subscribe, please like and share my videos. Please let me know if it's something you guys want to see. I'm still waiting on my contest to see if I'm a winner, but I'm pretty sure I am. God bless.